It should be live now. I am live. Hey guys, Chris here, and welcome back to another episode of Crew Talk. Well, today I'm all alone. Well, for now at least. Actually, let me take a look real quick at my channel here. Yes, this is episode 4. Okay, good. So anyways, I am going to be talking about bad track systems. But first, this is cool! Lost in Space. This is pretty cool!
Humankind evolves. It's how we survive. Through ice ages, plagues, wars, disasters from above. We adapt our skills, our languages, our very bodies in order to live. Earth is our home, but only so long as it keeps us safe. When this world can no longer serve that purpose, another planet, another colony, another chance.
Will Robinson!
The rest of human history begins now.
Impact detected. Brace for impact. Brace for
Danger, Will Robinson.
Will Robinson! Yes, Lost in Space. Such a cheesy TV show when it was being aired originally. I mean, oh my god. This is so cool that it's coming back on Netflix. It looks pretty cool. I gotta watch it. But anyways, now on to today's topic of bad track infrastructure systems. The first one I'm going to talk about, or mainly going to be talking about, is this Smart Track. I'm going to mute this because, yeah. But anyways, let's watch the video here. Traditional ballast not designed to handle floods. Well, of course it's not really designed to handle a flood. But it is designed to allow for drainage. I mean, yeah. It's not meant to be a dam. And yeah, ballast does get dirty. That's when ballast gets dirty, you have to clean it. There are whole machines that can go and clean the ballast. And yes, that does happen. But there are machines that go and clean the ballast, that pull it up and shake it through screens to remove all the dirt and mud and stuff off the ballast, and then dumps it back down onto the tracks properly. I mean, it's part of rail infrastructure. I mean, it's part of maintaining ballast. Now this from first look here, I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, you have just those spikes like that, those rods there. But let's just keep watching. Okay, so here's a big problem with this. You don't have stability. Ballast supports the track. You don't have very much balance. It's going to end up driving itself down into the dirt very slowly. I mean, the ballast is there to spread the load of the track. And it's there to keep the track level or to create a super elevation. It is there for stability. With this, those four little rods are not going to do very much. Those four rods there. You're not going to have very much stability with those. Especially not here in America. Here in America, or even the North Americas, trains are heavier here. Trains are very heavy things. One locomotive can be as much as 150 tons or more in weight. And, yeah, those rods are not going to do very well. Eventually it will, those are a very small surface area. With those in the ground, the rail, especially around a curve, is going to end up widening the curve over time, straightening the track out more, and other stuff like that. And also like this. You don't have very much stability. I mean, that's not going to work. You don't have very much stability, which is the biggest part of ballast. Let's continue. Yes, that offers a lot of drainage, but still, it is going to be causing problems over time. And that is, yes, that is 100% water flow there. But still, those rods are going to end up being cutting through the dirt, or whatever the material is you're putting them into, and it's going to move. Those lock pins will eventually weaken. They can bend. Now this right here, this part here, why send a truck with a crane like that to do that? Now, this part here, I get. It is easier for bridges. Yes, it works. Because you don't have very much ballast. That allows you to have heavier trains. That idea is not a bad idea. Now, yeah. Ballast is heavy, yes. Bridges can be made smaller like that. You don't have to have as much weight on it as you do already. That idea, I get. That actually is not a bad idea on a bridge. However, like this, you don't have stability. Yeah. Still, here's my thing. They're showing it all of this in here on straight track. How is this going to work on curves? Is it even going to work on a curve? Is my question. You're all showing straight track. All straight. Straight. So, now the weight per cubic meter of ballast isn't that bad. The maintenance costs of ballast, yeah, that's not a big issue. You just have to go out there with a machine and clean the ballast. Ballast does not have to be taken up and thrown away and replaced. Ballast is rock. And rock, yes, it can get smaller over time, but it lasts a very, very long time. All you have to do is clean it to remove all the dirt and debris from it. Now here's my solution to the drainage issue. Every so often, put in culverts. Boom, problem solved. Without having to change the entire track infrastructure here. Just install culverts. That's a big saver right there. I don't even know how much these things cost, but these things has in each of these little sections here. In fact, JD let's take a look. Can we actually go there? Yes. Let's actually take a look at this. The smart track. Can we even get any information on it, such as the cost? They have have it for tropical environments. Now that's showing a curve, but it is a very shallow curve. There's no way a train's going to derail like that. I mean, I see no cause there in that picture. Now, future projects. Let's take a look at their bridge blocks. First of all, on a bridge, you don't need these holes for drainage. On a bridge, you do not need drainage like that. You don't need sideways drainage. You just need vertical drainage from rain, the rain that gets on the bridge. You just need a way to get rid of that water. Ballast cleaner. This is the same image. Okay, so interesting. Sole plate rail systems. This does not show anything. Future products. Let's view this project. Nothing. So we can't even get any information on it. It does not tell us anything about the cost of these. But I believe these are rather expensive. They might be expensive. You don't have very much stability at all. You need the ballast. You don't have a sub-road bed. You don't have a road bed. Having a sub-road bed and a road bed, that provides stability. Yeah, so this, not a very good plan. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. This is also from JD Rail Solutions.
The Trans-Australian Railway crosses the Nullarbor Plain of Australia from Kalgoorlie in Western Australia to Port Augusta in South.
Just information.
The smart of transporting goods across.
First of all, that's not much of a freight train. That is an American locomotive. That is like European cars. Let's continue.
Across the continent.
Again, with these things, that is not much stability.
The innovative Smart Track system is specifically designed to disperse floodwaters, making it much safer than traditional ballast rail systems. Another benefit of this design.
Now I can see using these as well as a roadbed for drainage. I can see using these a little bit. Like every so often, having these things in place. That could work. But unfortunately, the entire thing being this thing, that can get really expensive really quickly. These, I'm assuming, are over $100 each, if not over $1,000 each. They don't specify how much they cost. They don't go over cost. Thus, if a company doesn't tell you how much it costs in an advertisement, it's probably expensive. And having to change the entire infrastructure of a railroad is going to be very costly. Now let's actually go and take a look on Google and ask it for Smart Track. Let's take a look at images. This is all a train system. This is a rail network in Toronto, which is Smart Track being Toronto Rail Line. Except for that, which looks like a retainer. This is all like okay. So yeah. JD Rail Smart Track. Now, this is a regular railroad crossing. That is not a problem. So, there's no issue with it. Let's continue taking a look. Fairmont switch production tamper. Wait, what is this line? Light rail system somewhere. So yeah. Oh yeah, the rail beast. UP hated that thing. Okay, going back to this. If the guy did not paint on the windows, UP might not have had a problem with it. But because the guy painted over important things like the engine number, the railroad markings, and over the windows, looks like also the number boards as well. Those are completely black. Headlight lenses look okay. But if the guy did not, and especially the coupler. Couplers cannot be painted. It is against FRA regulations to paint a coupler. So if they would have left the coupler unpainted, the cab windows unpainted, and left the number on and the markings for the railroad, yeah, UP might not have had too much of a problem with it. Let's continue looking through here if we can see anything. Yeah, I can't see much. So anyways, yeah. The JD Smart Rail or Smart Track. Yeah, Smart Track. It is a very terrible idea. All it is here are just videos. Yeah, they don't have any information. Anyways, let's go back to the other video here real quick. Let's mute this. Now this machine, completely useless, because this is going to take a lot of time to deploy and operate. I mean, you have here some debris. Instead of having this high rail vehicle on the track, which this looks like a single track main line here, have a vehicle alongside it, alongside the rail line, and have guys just walk the track, remove the debris by hand. You would not be fouling the track. You can still have trains operating. With this, you have to get to a siding every time you want a train to pass by. You have to get this to a siding, then let the train go, and then go back, which could be many, many miles. So this is just a stupid idea. You're blocking the main line to clean debris, and this thing would be a lot slower than a person can be. Meaning, or in the terms of grabbing and removing the debris. Because this is a crane arm. That is a crane. I mean, it looks fast like that. In reality, it would be a lot slower than that. So, yeah. It is not a good idea. So, pretty much, I've been rambling on for almost the past half hour just on this right here. See, I don't have very much more to talk about, actually. See, how have we been doing on the live stream? Doing good, I guess, it looks like. Now, going on to self-made trains. Let's get to an image of the train itself. Why is my internet slow all of a sudden? Am I still live? Okay. I am. Okay, let me just close that. Open it back up. See if it'll actually work now. I mean, let's go on. I know this is Columbia, but look at that track. That is terrible track. Look at this thing. Look at that. You call that a train? Also that as well. You call that a train? Now, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen right there. That is literally a motorcycle strapped to a piece of wood with wheels and a bench. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I know this is Columbia, but still. That in America would not be very legal. And yeah. If you want to build your own train like this, make sure you're actually doing it safely. This does not look very safe. I mean, holy crap. So I'm going to go on a quick intermission here. I will see you in a minute. Alright guys, so I am back. Let me make sure I'm actually back here according to the live stream. And yes. So, I have here the simple computer-aided railway modeler. It is free. SCARM. It is a free program for your computer. Now, I am going to go and build a model railroad. This is in millimeters, I want it in inches. So let's okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Let me open it back up, restart it. See if it'll work better. Scale, end scale. You can go with the Walther's turntable stuff. We're going to do Kato N scale. No. Kato N. There we go. So let's see here. Let's actually go to find our options. Scale, no, language, English. Let's go to 3D viewer. This is the entire layout as it is right now, apparently. So we're going to take, this is our joiner, or our power connector. So we're going to do that. It should have a option to tell you what these accessories, what these are. Settings. Parts list. Yes. Dimensions, tracks panel. Edit, 3D viewer. Uh, 2D viewer. Okay, so we have there our track. Using the arrow keys I can move around here. Now we want this to be a full 4 feet by 6 feet layout. So we are going to do one of those real quick. Now I don't know these radiuses. The 6310. Okay, so that ain't right. This is... yeah, that is a different scale. No, that's N scale. Never mind, okay. Okay, so these are Kato stuff. I was looking at T scale. I want that one only. I do not want TT scale. I just want N scale. Actually, I'm also going to see if I can add any more stuff for N scale. So nope, never mind. So we have Kato's track here. Now by the shapes of these, I don't know what these all are. Just by looking at the shapes. So I want to actually there's like, okay, so new and usually when I hover over stuff there's like a description that is pulled up, but there isn't. Let's add the sleepers. Tracks panel. Normally I can do that. So that doesn't even tell me any information. Alright, so that's a block signal. That is the grade crossing. That is the power connector. Okay, good. That's the uncoupler. Bumpers. What is that? Alright, so then we're going to add a long section like that before we go to a curve. Now it's going to be a 2-foot. Let me actually go. Okay, so let me add calculator to here. Calculator. Let's open up the calculator here. I want it to be a 4-foot wide layout. Wait, do I? Yeah. So 4 times 12. That would be a 48-inch diameter. Divided by 2 gives us 24-inch radius. So we want a 24-inch radius curve. Okay, so I do not want 1-to-1. I want that. I do not want any of that. I don't want to. I don't like this view. Okay. There we go. Never mind. I want to undo all that. How do I? So that's the 0-inch mark. This is a very sharp curve. Now I'm going to go on here. Kato USA. In-scale track list for unit track. So here is their list for the curves. I want a curve that is a 24-inch, 24-inch radius or less. So I don't know which curve. 15-inch radius. 28-inch. 19-inch radius. These are by the degrees that it goes. I want 45-degree radius, or 45 degrees, 45-degree track, which gives me less joiners. Let's see, that would be a very small radius there. Eight and a half inch radius. That is small. Let's divide this again by 2. That would be very small. Now the biggest radius is a 15-inch radius that they have here actually. So if I go with a 15-inch radius, Let me go back to Kato USA here real quick and look at their steam engine that I have. If they actually have it. FEF3, here we go. Model information. 11-inch minimum turning radius on ground level track. 15-inch minimum on viaduct. So that is... I'm going to go with... take a look here again. This one right here, which is number 15, this one is the sharpest it can do. Recommended. So I'm going to go with the 15-inch radius. That's the largest radius Kato has. I might go down to the 20-530. Okay. R150. That's 150. That one right there would be a very, very big turnout. Or very, very, very big curve. So I want a 15-inch radius curve, I guess. Or something bigger than 11-inch. Let's go with the 20-120. They don't even have it. 315. What is the 315? These are just... What? Okay, so these appear to be the viaduct track. Okay, so R315. That's 315. R315, which is number 10. 10, that's what I want. That should work. So, in theory, let's take a look here again. So that the number 10 there, number 10. So, 12 times 2. That will be a very sharp, small curve. That's a small curve. actually going to remove that down to that. I want a switch. The number 15? What? $150, the 481. Let's actually go over to switches. That one is number 6. Number 6. Or, wait a minute. Okay, so number 4 and number 6. So I'm going to go with the number 6. Switch in here. Which number 6 switch is 202 and 203. Except that is 718. What is the 718? This is actually quite difficult to understand. So we have there number 6 switch, at least it should be. On that one, I'm going to go with the, forgot the track already, 315. 315, 45 degree. On that one, also going to go with the 315. Except that one I'm going to, that one, let's go with this one. No. Let's go with a 3 with that one. That looks better. This one, we're going to go with the 315 there. Then we're going to go up here. That times 2, followed by the 315 again. Another 2. Oops. So there's that. So that we're going to go up here. Add 2. We want the 348, 30. Then we want the 315, 45. And that doesn't look good. Let's actually go and do 2 of these. That still doesn't look good. There's 348. Did we use the 348 by accident somewhere? No, we did not. That track, we want it to be parallel with this. So that we're going to add that in. Then here, we're going to just do try. Oh wow, look at that. Perfect first try. Then we're going to go. Okay, so we want the top one there. Then we want the double track. At 381. Let's actually go in here and see, is there double track? Concrete tie double track. 15-inch. Okay, so 181. We don't have a 181. Okay, let's actually go here. Settings. Tracks panel. Nope. Okay. Great. So we go with that, or we can go find the just regular double track. Oh, these are in how long they are in millimeters. Okay. So 186. 186. Okay, cool. So these are in how long they are in millimeters. Great. So we want 381. So we want the 381, 414, 414. Going left hand. I don't think we want to go that way. Don't want to go that way, no. No! No, I want to go the other way. Rotate. No. Flip. Flip. This time vertically. Just move it again to the point where they're connected. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so let's repeat that again. That's going to take a total of 8 of those. Great, okay. Let's actually add one of those in there. No. Where the 186 is. We have a 186 up here. We have the ability for the 248. Move that. Remove that. 248. Remove that as well. Let's add a 248. Now let's go and add in the same switch as before. Like that. Then we're going to go the 249.15. 249.15. And then I believe you just do that one. Or not. So it's not going to be 249. It's going to be that one. Followed by straight. No. Okay, did I just freeze this? Okay, so I want a 315. Followed by or not. So it's going to have to be bigger than a 315. That's looking more like it. Let's go with the 124. That fits perfectly. So there's that. Now I have a sighting. So now what do we want to do? Well, how about a yard? No, let's not add that. Wish you can move the ruler. And what is that about? Bus bridge between such and such and such and such. Okay. Good to know. So far, that is 80 inches. Okay, so that's about 6 feet. Now these, I'm going to go with the 381 curves. Nope. Boom. And we got that connected, except we need the power. Except we need a single track power supply. Boom. Followed by that, maybe? Yeah. So from here to about here. That is that far. From here to here is 34 inches. So yeah, that actually works. Except I want to add some more stuff. Actually, undo that. That one I don't want. So there. So this one I want to delete. Go there. Need to add. I'm going to add in just a 45 or a number 4. Switch. Got that connected up. There, I want to add I want the 481 just like that. Actually, no, I do not. I want more switches. 2 and 3 of those there. Build a small yard. Boom. And with bumper type A, B, and C. I want a type A bumper. Because those things on the bumper type C is just really flimsy. So I'm going to go with a bumper type A, just like that. Followed by doing the same procedure. Except I don't want to go that far. And now to add bumper type A and bumper type A. Let's go to 3D view. That looks pretty good. That doesn't look too bad. Kind of like it. And now for a yard diesel facility. Let's add that in. And then one of those. Actually, I'm going to add in another right hand. And then from there, I will go forward with one of those. Or, no, one of these. Wrong one. One of these ones. Followed by the turntable. Flip it vertically. No. Flip it horizontally. Turntable. There. Gonna go with one of those. Followed by don't know about this. Okay, so turntable. The turntable should have, oh, one of these. Flip it horizontally there. Okay, so it's going to have one of these. Flip it horizontally. One of these. Flip it horizontally. Move it. There. Right there, I'm going to add in the turntable. That's going to get one of those. The turntable bumper there. Actually, yeah, turntable bumper there. This one's going to get access section. And it's going to get straight, curve, straight. So it's going to get another access section. Straight, straight, curve. Wrong curve. Curve. Just like that. That's going to get, what number is it? 481. where it's going to go and connect. That does not connect. That connects. Let's take a look at 3D again. That does not look bad. That is actually pretty nice looking. Small little yard. Gonna add some industries in here in the middle. That track I'm gonna delete, and I'm gonna add in a even smaller track there. Going back down to the turntable. Actually, will that actually work? No, it will not. Go to the turntable and all that stuff. Okay, so these are viaduct sections. Cool. Each of these will get this one will get a longer track, and this will get a longer track, followed by bumper type A, and A. Boom. Not bad. Actually, that one I'm going to delete because I'm going to add in more turntable equipment. Add in a straight. And follow that up with one of these. No. Let's go with a 481. And that's going to be the end. So I want a bumper type A. And there we go. This, we're going to add in one of these. That one's going to be followed up with one of these. Yes, this is going to be a very complicated looking layout, but I don't care. And that's going to be followed by a curve. What curves am I using over here? 381s. We're going to follow it up with one of these. Two of them. Followed by a bumper. This is going to get one of these, followed by one of these, then the bumper. Now actually, in here, right here, starting here, I'm going to add in one of these. One of those ramps. May end up having to build off of these, build new ones of these, kind of modify stuff a little bit. May end up having to do that. But oh well. Then I'm going to delete, and then I'm going to add in one of these as well. That I'm going to figure out. Nope. 181 or 180, yeah, 124. There we have it. And with that, just ramp. Ramp. Then the ramp. Oh. Oh, really? You gotta be kidding me. So this is bull crap. They changed everything. So now there's a maximum number of tracks you can have. This is bull crap. I'm gonna delete that. I'm just gonna add in the turntable bumper. This should be the 124, yes it is. This does not look that bad. Actually. This I'm not feeling. Actually, then gonna add in a number. That one of those, followed by like that. And this one is gonna get, actually just go straight that way. Where I will add another switch. That one I'm going to add another switch there. That one's going to get a curve. Well, like, see what curves are these? 718s. Can add in a 718 in there. A 718 there. Follow each of those up. with one of those. And one of those. Then followed by the end of the track. That's going to get a bumper. Those I don't have to worry about. So that's it. So that's all I need to do. I'm going to end up hardwiring the rest of the layout. Or most of the layout, if not all of it. Actually. Because apparently I can only have a maximum number of track sections. This is total bullcrap. This used to be fully 100% free, and you can have as many track sections as you want. So there's the layout. Buildings. Objects. Basic road. Can't even... New start point. Road. You gotta be kidding me. I just... Okay, create baseboard. Finally, we have someone with us.
Hello.
We finally are joined by Alpha. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have no camera, because I'm on my desktop.
Okay.
But that also means that I will be able to walk around my house.
Ah.
Because it's a wireless headset.
Ah.
Meanwhile, if you look in general of Z's server, you can see weird.
I can see weird. One of those things never weird. What? What the heck is that?
That's in a game called Arma 2. That's a billboard.
Okay then. Anyways, Alpha, I am live.
Hello, world!
Building a layout. 2. Live.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So on this week of Crew Talk, we get to watch a layout build.
Well, on computer, that is.
Yes.
I'm building one in a program called SCARM. Simple Computer Aided Railway Modeler.
SCARM?
Yeah, it's free. Should be, at least.
Wow. First thing that came up.
Yeah,
Ooh, this is... Wow.
it's free.
This is really nice.
It's free. Except you have to buy a license if you want more than a certain number of track sections.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck!
I know.
Meanwhile, my latest fad is playing Arma. Arma 3 to be exact.
Let's save this as this. And now we do 1 to 1, I guess. That works.
Actually, I'm going to play Arma, but I'm going to go into the editor and see what I can come up with.
So that works perfectly, actually. I like this. Let's do a 3D rendering of the layout. That actually does not look that bad. Let me take a screenshot and post it in the little chat.
Yeah. Boop-a-doop. Ooh, that actually looks really, really nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a bed layout. It's going to be able to be folded in half and put on top of my bed when I want to run trains.
Interesting.
So, that's about it. I can no longer add any more objects to it because I have reached the limit. Let's take a look at the print preview. Oh, I don't want to print. I don't want to print. Let's go with parts list. Okay, all that stuff.
Yeah, let's go on to Altus and let's find the airport.
So anyways, that is my layout in the future. It should be soon that I might build it, when I get money and actually buy materials for it. Because this shit might be expensive.
Oh yes, definitely.
Let's see, where is my parts list? No, that is layers. I want parts list. View... Oh, tools. Parts list. It's going to be containing 21 sections of one section of track, 3 of another, 12 of another. Okay, let's take a look at switches. So, it is going to include... Wait, that ain't right. Oh! I put in a number 4 instead of a number 6. Oops.
Oops. Where's the airport? There's the airport. Okay.
So that's why things did not match up very well. Let's fix that and put in a number 6. Because this is a siding and not a yard.
Yeah.
So that one should get that. Nope, that doesn't quite reach. That, oops, that is the wrong section of track. There we go. Now then, it should work with a number, with one of those. Nope, that does not work. That is too big of a curve. Let's add a 315mm long section. Let's now go up here to this. That is not right. So it's not a 315mm long section. It is going to be the next size down. Boop. That is too long of a section of track. Boom. And now I just reached my limit of how many track sections I can have.
Awesome.
Fuck. Great. So you know what? These. That's going to go away. That's going to go away. That. And that. then they're gonna get that, and that one's, nope, that one is gonna get that. Now for this. That didn't work, that was too long. That is too short. Yeah, and the issues, the struggles of trying to get the track to match up perfectly.
I know, right?
So, yeah, let's see here. So let's go with a 216 millimeter long section of track for that, and that one. Fuck! Fuck, that didn't match up either. But I have reached the maximum limit again. Oh, right, because I went and did that, and now I can't. Boom. Boom. Oops. Pfft. I put a bumper where there should have been a straight section rail. That's too long. Okay, so let's go with that times 1 with one of the, no, that didn't work. So yeah, one of those. 2 of those, that won't work. Okay, so where is the handy little expandable track? Great. Okay, so let's remove that section of track. Let's get even different. Let's go with a very, very... Oh. Let's go with a very, very large... Okay, so that didn't even work. That won't even work.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one. Yeah, that's a little better, but... Yeah, let's go with that. That won't line up, though. Let's go with a small... Boom. No. Ooh. Ooh. I found the little expandable track. Nice.
That's good.
Okay, so let's go with one of those little pieces there. Let's get us that expandable track. There! Boom! Let's see how well that looks. That looks a lot better. Now, let's go into here and close those. And now let's take a look at the parts list. So, for switches, this is going to use one right hand and one left hand. One of those okay, so number 6s. Plus one left hand number 4 and 8 right hand number 4s, as well as one turntable and little pieces. In total, 99 sections of track for this layout.
Well then.
Because this is going to have a small 3-track yard.
Ooh.
Plus about 1, 2, 3, 4 industries. And a siding on one of the curves.
Ah.
Plus a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-track roundhouse.
Okay.
So yeah. This is going to be a big project.
Oh yeah, definitely. Quick question though. How are you gonna do the roundhouse?
Scratch built.
Hmm.
Or it just might be like a open concept.
Oh, come on.
Like no walls, no roof, nothing. Just the tracks.
Oh god.
I mean, that'll make it
That'll-
easier for some stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Delete that.
I'm going to end up with 13 bumpers.
13.
Type A's and 2 Type C's.
What's the difference?
The look of them. This is a Kato thing.
Hmm. Of course it's a Kato thing.
Oh, what? I might be able to do... Wait. 652. Okay, what is that going to be? Okay, so that is that. I wonder, has SCARM actually added that in? As a thing yet? They have not. Oh well. So yeah, that's about it for this, for that part there. Let's actually take a look and see, does Kato have any new announcements for this month?
You never know.
Okay, so that's nothing really important there. They're coming out with more F40 PHs in Phase 3 Amfleet cars, as well as Phase 3 Superliners and auto racks.
So, what they're usually known for, okay.
Yeah, they're doing another release of it. Ooh, they're coming out with more custom painted MP36 PHs. They have a Rail Runner, whatever
my
this
God.
one is.
What scale?
N scale.
Damn it.
You
I need one in HO.
have the cars for them?
No, I don't, sadly. That is one thing on my wish list, though, actually, is,
I believe Athearn makes both the cars and the locomotives for that.
yeah, the ones on, model train stuff, they don't actually have in stock anymore, which sucks.
Don't go with model train stuff. They are usually a little more expensive, I believe.
Yeah, they can be, which is quite frankly annoying, but hey-ho.
Let's see, the F59 PHI from Athearn, they have Sounder,
I
or
should probably
no,
put
Coaster,
this one down so that I can run around.
North Star, Metrolink, Caltrain, Amtrak California, Surfliner, another Caltrain, another Metrolink. Another Caltrain, another Amtrak California, another Surfliner, another coaster. Yeah, they don't have them. Now, let's take a look at N-Scale. Metrolink. All that stuff. Do they have? Nope, they do not. Now let's go with N-Scale passenger cars. The 50-foot Overland. Back to these cab cars. Nothing. Rolling stock. Have the old-timey Overton cars. That's literally what they call them, is old-time. All they have in stock, or actually on their thing for the stuff. Okay, wait, Santa Fe Overtons. Oh my God, those are ugly.
Really?
They
How
are
ugly
Denver
are
and Rio Grande color scheme, but with Santa Fe written on them.
Ugh.
I know. Now let's take a look at the Genesis for HO scale. Passenger cars. They have a chair car. Let's see, for the ready to rolls, they have a lot more. They have the Bombardiers.
Oh my God.
Except they don't show them on their web store.
Fuck.
They have other coaches, but they don't have the Bombardiers.
Damn it.
What the hell, Athern?
Yeah, really.
Wait, 150 scale? Oh my God. Ford Model A. Ford F-100. Ford C box vans, Ford C fire trucks, Ford C stake bed trucks, and Ford C semi-trailers. You think they have a little deal with Ford?
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't wait. So they don't have anything of those for sale on their web store here. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at what's new. SG-70 Ace, Genesis locomotives. Let's take a look at the road names. They're coming out with the leasers for EMD 1210, 1209, 1207, and all those ones. Virginian, couple different UPs. Ferromex in 4 different numbers. EMD leasers again. More leasers. Virginian Heritage Unit. More UP. Oh yeah. Interesting. For the Spirit unit. The Spirit of the UP. Just straight DC. Due late March. DCC and Sound. Due late May. Oh, the Vermont Railway. 70Ms. Patched.
Interesting.
The patched units. Before they repainted.
Ah.
but I don't see any BNSF. Oh, here they are. At the bottom, the last ones on the pages. Interesting. So let's see what else is new. Those were announced actually today. Some of that stuff was announced today.
Ooh, interesting.
Then there's the ACF 3-bay center flow hoppers, SD40-2s. Ooh, let's view those. Come in on Rock Island, the UP Desert Victory, Norfolk Southern's Marisk, 2 different NS units, more Rock Island, more that stuff. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff with those. The standard SD40, 50-foot single sheath box car, high cube waffle side box car, 3-bay center flows, Z van trailers, GP7U, and a bunch more stuff. So I think it's about GP40P-2.
Ooh.
Oh, that image. The Bicentennial, the Southern Pacific Bicentennial. I have that caboose, but I don't have the engine.
You should get the engine then.
Announced in 2016, due this December.
Oh.
Wow. Dang.
So close.
But $279.98 for with DCC and sound. I have the caboose already for it. So anyways, that's about it for this live stream, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait.
There really isn't much.
Going back to Kato. They have... let's see what's announced. SD70 Mac. They have announced Alaska Railroad and BNSF schemes for N-scale. And HO scale superliners. And all that other stuff.
So this is actually going to be a rather short crew talk.
Well, I've been on for almost 2 hours now, actually.
Oh, then never mind. Well, this is a rather short crew talk with me.
With him, yeah. And this time without Jacob.
Yep.
Because screw Jacob, no.
Yeah. So.
Let's take a look and see at the FAQs for Kato. See if there's anything funny. Nope. Never mind. New releases. They're doing a rerun of the excursion train for UP. They're coming out with P-42s, rerun of them. Ooh, Dash 9s for Southern Pacific in HO scale. Yeah. Not bad. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.